blocks, they're like buses. None come for ages, and then you get 22 packs at once. Well, there's not 22 packs there, because this is what we got done yesterday. So I didn't film yesterday, it was just they're in a mad rush to get these 3 plots up to wall plate. So got the middle plot 5, I think, yeah, plot 5. Got that done, got this section running, wall plates on, and then just finish the day out by getting all the corners up, run this middle pillar in. I mean, it took an hour to unload all those blocks. So we've got 22 packs, which will keep us going for a while. Loaded enough out to do all this, so me and Ash are going to have this morning running this in. And then this afternoon, lintels on, and I should get the wall plate on as well. I mean, everything's loaded out. There's probably just a little bit to do where that little pillar is there, and then obviously whatever's to go over the lintels. But I'm thinking, today's Friday, so I'm thinking today all the inside will be done and the lintels will be on, and I think I'll just need Monday just to go over the top of these lintels on the outside. So I need to bring one of the trusses up and just see where the spar foot finishes, like how far it comes down to how much I can put on. I'm thinking I can get a block on. I think this might actually be too high. I'm gonna have to take this off, which is all right. Because Joyner wants the scaffolding lifting, which is fair enough. It is a little bit. I mean, this is like sort of from the scaffolding, it's probably about 4 foot, 4.5 foot. It is a little bit high to be putting trusses on, so he wants it. I think he wants it raising to about here. I think he said about 3 foot. And then it'll be trusses on. So this block of 3 isn't far off done, to be honest. And then it's just, well, it's the gables. There's I don't know, I've worked, there's about 300 blocks per gable. Yeah, each skin, and there's what, 4, so it's like 1200 blocks. So if I estimate a day on each, because I've got to load it out, and especially on the inside, that'll be a bit fiddly. But then again, we don't have to point it, and it doesn't have to look neat. It's never going to be seen. But I think a day on each, if I allow that. So yeah, I'll stop talking and I'll crack on. I think I'm just sticking on time lapse because I've got quite a busy day.
When we were so young, I could never see forever. We'd go midnight driving down that lane, pretending the whole world was lame. We go midnight driving down that lane, pretending the whole world was lame.
There we have it. That is plots 4, 5 and 6 up to wall plate. I'll take you inside and show you. There we go. There we go. People are probably going to pull that out the like 3/4, under 3/4, about 300mm. I think I just built the corners a bit too big, and obviously big perps, but there's luckily wherever there's a tie it's landed, so I think the ties are there, so it'd be alright. I mean, somebody will say you've done it wrong and yada yada yada, but honestly, if it goes anywhere I'll rebuild the house free. How's about that? That's how confident I am in that. I mean, it's only that sort of, it's probably that third one down where the bond's a little bit shit, but I mean, it's like here, it's like quarter bond, but it's just over lintels. There's not yet roofs on it, but for God's sake, you've got an opening there and there. So if that's your weak spot, not the bonding and the blockwork. Anyway, I'm not getting into that. The main thing is that these are up to wall plate, and well, they're not done, but gables to do. But for now, they're done. And I'm quite happy with how it's gone. Getting a bit tired of laying these blocks. They're heavy. I want to lay some light ones. But yeah, and we've done most of this. Not said most, probably 2/3 of this second floors of 1-on-1. We've done all the trestle work as 1-on-1. All this lift on the outside as a 1-on-1. I don't know how many days it's took us. I think it's about 8 days. No, it's not even that, because we did 2 days on the floor on plots 1 to 3, so about 5 days, I think. It's about a day per plot on the inside on the trestles, because you've got to think we've got to move all this flooring and the trestles set up, load out. It eats away at time. I mean, moving the floor and the trestles, there's an hour in that. So yeah, I'm quite happy with how we've got on with it. So yeah, that's it. Friday done. Next week I'm not quite sure. There's a little bit of work to do on this outside here. Got the I'll clean all this tray off, don't worry. Got it's 300mm. I've got to put another 300mm on to get to just the underside of the spar feet. So I'm going to do that Monday. There's obviously all the soldiers to do on this front, so that'll eat a bit of time. But yeah, Monday on this, and then I think they're talking about us helping with the trusses, because me and Ash tried lifting one up and they're just so awkward. It's not so much the weight, I mean, don't get me wrong, they're not light, but they're not exactly that heavy. They're just awkward. They're really top heavy, so you pick it up and it just wants to topple over. So yeah, I think joiners are going to need an hand to get them up and get them pinned on and whatever, so we'll probably end up doing that for a couple of days. And then I need to get those lintels finished on that. He's fetched them, so we'll do that, and then that scaffold gets put up, and then it's beam filling and get that up to wall plate. Basically repeat what we've done on here. So yeah, I'm going to let you go now because I'm ranting, I'm dribbling on, in fact. Have a good weekend, even though I don't know when this will come out, but it is Friday in video land, and I will see you in the next one.